popping good people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So on this video it will be a continuation of my previous video. My previous video was talking about mental health in terms of firstborn, or in terms of firstborns, like how mental health is affecting us as firstborns. So I gave a little my story, some points. I gave a bit of encouragement, let me say, but this will be just a shuffled way of finishing up on that topic. So I'm not really gonna specify, like start with points then go to words of encouragement or something. I'll just shuffle in sentences and words. So today I'm gonna be referring to my journal. Yay. A round of applause for my journal, so cute. So I'm just gonna be reading direct. These are my thoughts, so I write down my thoughts. So I'm just gonna be giving you what I think, and I'll just shuffle them up. So yeah, let's jump right into it. And thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just being the best, guys. Thank you for that support. It means so much. I mean, that's why I'm usually so pumped up to be in the studio again, because I know I'm encouraging somebody out there, and I know there's somebody who's loving my content out there, and that's definitely what my aim is, to bring change to even just one person, to bring like real change to just 1-2 people. So I'm just gonna dive into it. So on the first point, I'm gonna tell you, I am learning to be inconvenient sometimes. As a firstborn, you are meant to be convenient. You are meant to be available. You are meant to be there, right? You are meant to do what you're supposed to do. There is no space for not being convenient. There's no space for not doing what you're meant to do, But now that I'm in my healing journey, I'm realizing, what, I can be inconvenient. I can actually go over to my friend's place and get late and not come with the supper that I was sent for, because there's someone else who can easily go for that supper. So that's one thing I'll tell you. I am learning to be inconvenient. And okay, it's not at now just so purposeful, like I'm like, what, I'm not going to be convenient. No, if it's something that came up, I want to beat myself up. I mean, I am somewhere else. I can't be in 2 different places at the same time. I got late here, and unfortunately I can't do that. I mean, I got late here, and unfortunately I can't attend to what I was meant to attend, maybe a chore or whatever. So I am giving myself grace when it comes to being convenient, and I am putting me first. So that's one point. Another point is, as a firstborn, I feel like you're just prone to overthinking. Man, let me tell you guys, I overthink every little thing. You see, those tiniest of things that you think I wouldn't even think about, I am overthinking them, every tiny bit. And it really used to affect me, because even in social settings, maybe I am chilling with somebody and then I realize a shift in energy. And let me tell you, I don't know if it's the overthinking, but I notice even the slightest shift of energy. I don't know if it's part of overthinking, and if I notice that even that tiniest shift of energy, oh my god, I start thinking, is there something wrong I've done? Is there something I've said that is not like that does not resonate with them? Is it my fault that they just change their energies? And when I was in a social setting, that would even lead to being anxious, because now you feel like you have noticed the slightest of things. Now you feel like you're the reason as to why things are not going the way they are meant to. Now you're anxious, and it's just a lot. And I feel like it just comes. You as a firstborn, considering you are meant to be perfect, you are meant to be there, you are meant to be present, you're meant to be carrying other people's problems on your shoulders. I feel like you are prone to overthinking. the slightest of things you are prone to overthink that. And I feel like overthinking has a troll on your mental, because more often than not, whatever you're thinking is not even that way. But because you're already used to be the one to carry everything and everyone and the mood, you know, you just, it's inevitable somewhat. So in my healing journey, I'm also trying to unlearn that I really do not have to be in control of people's mood in a social setting. I mean, they can be mad just because they received a breakup text from their girlfriend. I am not in charge of that, and I am learning to be present in my own energy. Yeah, and I'm learning to focus on me and what I am feeling and what I am doing and how I'm reacting to situations. And mind you, it's really helping. I'm not saying that I've stopped overthinking. Man, I am still a big overthinker, but I am trying to unlearn that, and I am trying to focus on me. But I don't let your mind explode, because overthinking, it goes to a point your brains are frying. Huh? You feel that smell of meat frying, it's your brain, because you're overthinking whatever you were overthinking, then you started overthinking whatever you had already overthought, and now you're just going down the drains, and now you're mad, you're sad because you've created scenarios that are not even real in your head. Now you want to go home, and you are in a good environment and you're having fun, but now you want to go home because now you overthought and now you're anxious. Now you want to catch a breath. Let me tell you, you need to be self-aware enough to notice whenever you are overthinking. And I've noticed now that I am becoming more self-aware, I literally like a dialogue with myself, and it keeps me in check. Yeah, and then I ask myself, whatever you're thinking about right now, is it something that's going to affect you in the next hour? How do you even relate with this person that's making you overthink like this? Are they worthwhile enough to make your brains fry? No, they are not. And then I ask myself those questions. I have a dialogue with myself, and then I realize, yeah, I mean, let my brain chill. Let my brain chill. But you have to get to a point of deep self-awareness. You're in tune with the moves that you're making. You're in tune with your thoughts. You're in tune with your actions. You have to get to that point of understanding so that it can be easy for you to even tell when whatever you're doing, like when you're overthinking, when you are becoming anxious, like that. So yeah. Also, as a firstborn, there's one thing that I have learned in a and it's not a good thing to learn, is I am not meant to be weak. I have to be strong. I have to be strong for me. I have to be strong for my siblings, and I can't grow weary, you know. And let me tell you, the fact that you've already put that in mind, you can't grow weary, it makes you grow weary. Now that's the fucked up point. And I am really unlearning this, because even in terms of like my relationships, not my friends or love relationships or just my relationships, I've realized now because I am meant to be strong, even in a situation where I need someone to be sorry or like to explain themselves to me because they're the ones on the wrong, I end up feeling like I need to understand. And then I'm like, oh, maybe it's because now I'm understanding and putting every reason as to why this person is doing what they are doing, even though it's affecting me negatively, because I've already been told to be strong. So I am the strong one in the relationship here. I am the strong one in this relationship. In my friend relationship, in my lover relationship, in my parent relationship, I'm supposed to be the strong one. So I end up being, it's like I'm the one who's supposed to be understanding. So I even give myself reasons as to why this person is acting the way they are acting. Now I'm seated and thinking, maybe their childhood was so bad. You know, I'm giving them every reason as to why whatever evil thing they have done should slide. And I don't know if there's I don't know if you relate to this as a firstborn, but it takes a toll on your mind. It takes a toll on your mind because now people will notice that and they can even easily step on you because they know, you know what? It will slide either way. It will slide because I mean, Maureen is a strong one here. She needs to be understanding. Yeah, maybe I should talk about how being a firstborn has affected me in relationships, and not just maybe relationships, love relationships, maybe even with parents, siblings. Yeah, definitely. I'll make a video on that. You do not need to be strong all the time. Sometimes just be wary. At times you just give up and be like, you know what, I cannot do this anymore. You know, sometimes be like, you know what, this thing has actually really affected me and I feel like I need an explanation or I need an apology. Be vocal about your needs. Be vocal. You know what, yes, I'm a strong person, but you've done me wrong and I really feel like I need an apology because I'm a human being. Yeah, you need to tell me sorry or you need to give me an explanation, you know. But once again, you have to reach to a point of deep self-awareness for you to realize that, oh my god, okay, here I'm actually sabotaging myself because remember, I've been told to be strong in this situation. Yes, I am strong, but I will allow this person to realize that they were actually on the wrong and actually ask for forgiveness because I am human. I am a woman, I am a girl, I'm a friend. So yeah. What another thing I want to say is um there's just something about being a firstborn and being having masculine energy or commanding energy or dominant energy, and I feel like that one also has a toll on your mental health because it's just part of being strong. Yeah, so you feel like in a situation where it's like the way opening a bottle top. Honestly, I'd rather make sure you see that I am strong enough to open this bottle top than ask you to help me open that bottle top. You can see that is, you can interpret that in two ways. In one, I can't ask for help, or in two, I want to show you that I am actually strong, like I am a firstborn, so I am masculine, I have strength. I don't know if you get what I mean, but yeah, I think a fellow firstborn will understand me. But oh my god, we are healing our firstborn daughters. We are healing them because they're just the best people on this earth. They are good vibes. I mean, when I sit with another firstborn daughter, you just listen to them and you're like, you know, these people are matured, you can have conversations with them, but most of them are hurting from the inside. Most of them are breaking from the inside. Yeah, you see this beautiful smile, you see them waking up and doing what they're meant to do, but when they go to their rooms at night, man, their balls are popping. Their balls are popping because it's just too heavy. It's just too heavy on them and they don't know what to do. They don't know who to run to. But let me tell you, sis, I found you and you found me. So we are gonna heal together. And I'm not saying that now because I've been on a healing journey that I've already gotten to my destination. I feel like with healing there is no destination whatsoever and it's just a continuous journey. And for sure I am somewhere and I'd want another firstborn daughter. Let me speak to the firstborn daughters. I acknowledge the firstborn sons too, but I feel like I'd relate more to a firstborn daughter because that is, my experiences are like low-key or high-key relatable to them. So yeah, we are healing together, my fellow firstborn. We are healing together. Anyway, so I feel like I've given enough points on that. I'll give you a few things that I did that helped me heal and that are still helping me heal. Yeah, first of all, one thing that I'm really trying to do is setting simple boundaries. Just so simple boundaries in like just knock before you enter my room. Even my mom, I tell her, knock before you come into my room. Just that, just small boundaries that make you able to set bigger boundaries. So I'm just starting with small ones, telling somebody else, you know what, before you do that, please ask me. Before you do that, make sure you like get consent from me. Just those small boundaries. And then another thing I am constantly doing whenever I feel like my brains want to bust out: journaling, guys. Okay, my next video will definitely be about journaling, because guys, I don't know how much I will tell you. Journaling has changed my life in many ways that I cannot even fathom. So good. It was actually a skill that I picked up, and it has been life changing for me, and I'll make sure it's life changing for you. By the time I am done with my content creation journey, which might be never, I'll make sure you guys start journaling, because I want you to experience what I'm experiencing. Yeah, it's good you're going for therapy, but can your therapist be there at 12 a.m.? No, they cannot. But your diary will just be there. You just pick it and jot down your thoughts. Just that. Just thought. And you know what? It's your book. You can literally write whatever you don't need to understand. You just write whatever is in your brains. Just write it down. Okay, another thing I'm doing is finding safe spaces. So like I told you, me having conversation with another firstborn, so I like that I'm finding spaces where there are other firstborns, like there are friends that I've made that are firstborns like me, and we can actually sit down and speak our minds, heal each other, create a community. And I'm also thinking maybe I can create I don't know, a WhatsApp group maybe, and add a few firstborns, so that at least let's encourage each other. Let's talk. Let's tell each other what you did to be where you are right now. Let's talk. I think I'll do that. I'll create a WhatsApp with time, whereby we will be just firstborns, and we see how we can help each other. Okay, I'm doing things that are making me feel lighter again. Doing those things that are meant for children, like doing what? Like jumping on a bouncing castle or a trampoline. I mean, that thing makes me happy. Or swinging. They make me happy. And I am doing them because it's like healing an inner child. It's healing my inner child, literally. So I am doing those things that are bringing my inner child alive again, like that, jumping on a bouncing castle or trampoline. And then another thing, I am coloring. I bought a color book from Textbook Center and some really nice crayons, and I'm coloring. And I've realized coloring actually makes you concentrate. Let me tell you, when you're coloring, you're not thinking about anything else. You're just thinking about what's the best color that can suit here. And then I got the anti-therapy coloring book. I wish I carried it. I'd show you guys. But it's a detailed kind of coloring book that is so good. So good. It's in Textbook Center. You guys can go and check. You'll find coloring books. And try it. There's so many things you can do. I'm not saying you need to do what I'm doing, but figure out what makes you happy. Figure out what makes your inner child happy. Okay. So that's typically what I am doing. I've just generalized it, yeah, but I want to speak about one effect that being a firstborn has had on me. Being a firstborn in a strict household, I don't know why, I just have this bitterness towards my parents. And I'm not saying that I don't appreciate them. I really do appreciate them so much, because they have been and they are still present, very much present, and they cater to my needs so much, and they do all what they are meant to do. They are there, but there's just something. I am appreciative at the back of my mind. I actually do love them, but at times I just look at them and they just make me mad. It's a different thing to forgive, and it's a different thing to forget. And in as much as I am healing, or I'm in my healing journey, in one way or another, things it just trigger you. I'm human. I'm very much human, and I have feelings. I have deep feelings, by the way, and I don't know. I don't know if there's any other firstborn who feels like that, or it's just because it's our household. But I just feel some bitterness. Yes, I have forgiven them. I'm like, you know what? I won't carry this heavy load in my heart anymore, because in as much as it's them who did it to me, it's hurting me more, because if you're the one carrying the bitterness or the hate, it hurts you more. But I don't know, it's something, I feel like it's something that I have a long way to go. But I am actually, the first thing to solving a problem is being aware of it, knowing that you have a problem, for real. This is a problem I do have. Yeah, I am self-aware of that. Now what do I need to do to become better at it? So yeah, there's just this feeling where sometimes I look at them and I just want to fight. I want to fight, or I just want to talk. I don't know, I just want to open my mouth and just speak what my mind is thinking. But I can't do that, because first of all, you have respect for your parents. But I think they have messed me up big time, and I know I have a long way to go, but I am willing to take that long way. I don't know if there's any other firstborn who relates, but there's this bitterness. I mean, you have forgiven the things, the shenanigans they have done to you, the words they have said to you, but at times you just look at them and you wonder, oh my God, you guys. And it takes a toll on you, because sometimes I just find myself just speaking anyhowly to them, and just being maybe rude, and then I sit down and realize, oh, I was actually so rude. But it just happens. It's the bitterness that lies deep down within. And guys, let's have this conversation. Tell me on the comment section also what you're doing, or are these things that you relate to as a firstborn, or these are actually things that we relate to just as a child in an African household in general. I don't know. I think I'd want insights from you guys also. Anyways, I'm healing through it. I'm healing through it, and I know that with time, maybe I won't be perfectly fine. I don't know if I'll ever be perfectly fine. I feel like it's those hurts that have dug deep, that you really need to work on yourself to undo, of which I'm ready to take on that journey. And yeah, I'm so ready to take on that journey. Anyways, so um talk to me, guys. Talk to me in the comment section. Talk to me, because in as much as you think that I'm so much self-aware, sometimes I just drown in my tears. Sometimes I just drown in anger. Sometimes I just drown in wondering, I mean, does it get better for real? So yeah, let's have a conversation. Let's heal each other. We've come to the end of this video, and you know what I'll tell you as a firstborn? It is possible to heal. It's not selfish to put yourself first. Put yourself first. That propaganda of you need to put other people and then you, is just the propaganda that has been fed to you over years, and that's why you feel so guilty when you put yourself first. So you'd rather put them first. So unlearn, learn, and be easy on yourself, because even you can also hear me, like sometimes I just sit and drown in my tears, because at times I feel like I don't even know what I am doing. Honestly, it's like I'm moving forward and then 3 steps backwards, and that's part of healing. Healing is like that. Sometimes you feel like you're stuck, sometimes you feel like you're moving forward, sometimes you feel like you're moving backwards, but that's part of healing. And if you're on a healing journey, be easy on yourself. It doesn't just come on a silver platter, and it takes a lot of work to get to where you want to get. You have to do this for a lifetime. Sometimes you have to even have fun without guilt behind your mind. Sometimes you just have to have fun without anxiety still beating in your mind or your heart. So you as a firstborn, you are sane. Continue loving on yourself, continue learning and unlearning. And see you on the next video. On the next video, I'll be speaking about journaling. So make sure to subscribe, to turn on your notification bell so that you can be always informed when I post something good. Because you know, guys, this is my channel of my journey to healing a couple of minds. And I'm glad you're here. See you on the next video.